Hello students, in this video I am going to explain remaining portion of class 11th 5th chapter from Hornbill titled the Ailing Planet, the Green Movement's Role. We are discussing about the population as a very important factor which affects our health of planet. The population of India is estimated to be 920 million today. So today, as author says, because this article was written in 1994. So in 1994, the population of India was 920 million. It means the population of India was 92 crores, more than the entire populations of Africa and South America put together. And even in 1994, the population of India was more than the complete population of South Africa and South America. Means if you add the population of Africa and South America, if you are adding them together with these two are the very huge continents of the world. So African and South American population at one hand and India's population at one hand, means India's population was equal to the population of Africa and South America in 1994 even, and today we are on number 2 actually. No one familiar with the conditions in the India would doubt that the hope of the people would die in their hungry hutmates. No one familiar means no one is knowing the fact with the conditions in India, that what will the condition in India would doubt. Basically no one has means the people who they know about the India and its population and its poverty, what author says that whatever I am going to say, no one will have any kind of doubt on that the hope of people would die in their hungry hutmates. That the hope of people, what kind of hope of the people? Good life, good standard life, living being. The Indian people, which is the hope of the Indian people, that will die, that will not be achieved. That means not die, that will not be achieved in their hungry hutmates, because they will be hungry. Hutmates means the family members. The family members will remain hungry unless population control is given topmost priority. Unless means if the Indian people are not giving the population control the topmost, means the most important priority in their life. Priority means importance. If you are not giving the population control the most important role in our life, means if you are not giving importance to population control, then the hope of Indian people will die in their hungry family members. Means Indians will not be able to achieve a good standard life. For the first time in human history, we see a transcending concern. Actually, author says that for the first time in the human history, means after the publication of 1972, after the Green Movement started in 1972, the first time we see in the human history, in the entire human history, that there is transcending, means increasing concern, means thought, the survival not just of the people. That after the introduction of Green Movement in 1972, that we are not only thinking about the survival of the human being but of the planet. We are thinking about the survival of our planet also, Earth also. Means we are not only thinking about ourselves, we are thinking about our planet and environment as well. Means we are not being now selfish, we have become dedicated towards our planet as well. We have begun to take a holistic view, and we have started taking a holistic, means a complete view. What is a complete view? Complete view is a view in which we think about ourselves also and we think about our planet and environment also. That is called holistic view of the very basis of our existence. And we know that the holistic view means if we not think completely about the entire environment and human being, because that is the basis of our existence, because we are existing because of our planet. If our planet will not exist and it will become a place where it will be difficult to survive, then we will not survive. The environmental problem does not necessarily signal our demise. Actually, the environmental problem, the problem in environment means regarding pollution and other thing, does not basically indicate that it will be our end. It is our passport for the future. Basically, it is our means good health of planet is a kind of passport for the future. Means it is a kind of guarantee that we will go towards the future generation in a good manner. Means our future generation will have also good prospectus to live on this earth. Otherwise our demise, our end is very close. The emerging new world vision has ushered in the era of responsibility, and now the emerging means you can say growing new world vision means a new world vision means we have started viewing, we have started a vision, a kind of idea, thought, we have developed a kind of thought has ushered means developed in the era of responsibility. Means this era is called era of responsibility, means age of responsibility. In this people are taking responsibilities. It is a holistic view, and this era of responsibility is basically it's a holistic view, it's a complete view, an ecological view, a view in which we are giving importance to our ecology, means our environment also, seeing the world as an integral whole, and we are seeing the complete world as one. Not only we are considering that we are Indian, so we should only think about India. We are thinking that if all the countries of the world will think about environment only, then environmental condition will improve. So it has become an integrated whole, means we have become all the people of the world, all the nations of the world became one, integrated, and they are thinking integrated. That means they have been gathered and unity is there, rather than a dissociation, collection of the parts. Means rather than dissociation means diverted or divided collection of the parts, means we are not the divided collection of the parts of the world. Now we have become complete. Means in this paragraph basically author wants to say, students, that now the whole world has become one on the theme of fighting against population and pollution, and basically to improve the health of our planet. Industry has a most crucial role to play in this new era of responsibility, and in this new era of responsibility, industry has a very crucial, means very important role to play. Means industry has to do a very important role. What a transformation would be effected if more, and author says here that what a kind of transformation means change will be seen, effective will be seen if more businessmen shared the view of the chairman of DuPont. DuPont is a very famous, cloth brand. It makes jeans, students. So and the owner of the DuPont jeans is the name of that man is DuPont. So a businessman named DuPont, who is a chairman of a company, Mr. Edgar S. Ullard. DuPont is a company name, and the chairman name is Mr. Edgar S. Ullard, who 5 years ago who declared, means it is written in 1994, so 5 years ago, and in 1989, means in 1989 Edgar S. Ullard, the chairman of DuPont, declared himself to be the company's chief environmental officer. Means he has appointed many various officers in his company, but he himself appointed as company's chief environmental officer. He said, means Edgar S. Ullard said, our continued existence as a leading manufacturer requires that we excel in environmental performance. Means according to Edgar S. Ullard, that it is not our achievement that we are going to achieve being a leading manufacturer in the field of jeans, but it also requires an excellence and uphold, means an exaggeration, promotion or a development in environmental performance also. Means our company should do a lot to better the environment also, and then along with making the environment better, we have to do other processes as well, as we have to be leading manufacturer. But only being leading manufacturer on the harming planet, it is not a good achievement for us. Of all the statements made by Margaret Thatcher was a very famous Prime Minister of Britain. Okay, she was famous for her bold statements. So, and if you study all the statements of Margaret Thatcher during her prime ministership when she was Prime Minister of Britain, none has passed so decisively. No one has told so clearly. Decisively means so clearly, means she was so straightforward into the current coin of the English uses. Means in the current genre, coin means genre, age, means in the current age, in the current time, whatever the people who speak English and they use English, her felicitous words, means her fearless words, her effective words were not being surpassed. Means Margaret Thatcher was famous for her straightforwardness and effective speech, and she has spoken many things about our planet. It is a statement of Margaret Thatcher. Let's listen. It was in double inverted commas. No generation has free hold on this earth. Margaret Thatcher says that no generation has a free hold, means ownership on this earth. Means this earth is not ours. All we have is a life of tenancy. Then what is the earth for us? All we have, means we, all the people, every generation who comes and exists on this earth, they all are having they are having a life of tenancy. Means tenancy is a kind of paying, means for a short term, that is called tenancy. means if you live on somewhere on fair, that is called tenancy. जैसे room fair वगैरह लेके रहते हैं, so that is a tenancy. Means we all have a life, temporary life on this earth with a full repairing lease. Means we came on this earth for a temporary time, and we have to do a full repairing also. Means whatever the natural property we are using, we are not only going to use, we are going to preserve them, and if we have destroyed few things, we have to repair that also. It is a statement of Margaret Thatcher, and we can't think that this earth is our property. In the words of Mr. Lester Brown, another environmentalist is, and so Mr. Lester Brown says, we have not inherited this earth from our forefathers. Actually, this is the basic thought where we do a lot of mistake. We think that this earth and this all the natural property has been inherited by our forefathers, but Mr. Lester Brown says that we have not inherited this earth from our forefathers. Actually, we have borrowed it from our children. Means we have borrowed this planet from our children, and you know that, students, whatever we borrow, we should return that in the same amount. If you borrow from someone 100 rupees, you have to return at least 100 rupees, and if you are borrowing that on interest, you have to pay more than 100 rupees. So this earth is not an inherited property for any generation. It is a kind of borrowing property which we have borrowed from a future generation, and so that's why it is our moral duty to preserve it at its best level. Thank you.